Problems, love?
Yeah, I'm late and it's completely dead.
What? Not even turning over?
No, nothing.
Try again. Let's have a listen. Again? Oh, yes. It's your start relay switch.
What?
Start relay switch. You won't move without a new one.
Great.
You with the RAC or anyone?
No.
Oh, tell you what, there's, auto shop just round the corner. You don't have a switch. Oh, about 20 quid, I think.
Well, I wouldn't know how to fit
No,
one.
I'll do it for you. It's only a 3-minute job, and cars are a bit of a hobby of mine.
Well, look, that's very kind of you, but I'm late as it is, and
3 minutes. Stay with the car.
Bob Cryer showed you around yesterday, did he?
Yes, I did, yeah.
You got your Sunhill numbers?
All put on and ready for action.
Right. I hear you already know one of your new comrades, Richard Turnham.
Oh, yeah, we were at Bow Street together.
Friendly face among the strangers then, good. Right, one locker key. You better check it for anything unpleasant. The last document had some very nasty habits. See you at parade.
Dave Quinnan, George Garfield, and the big ugly one's Tony Stamp.
Right.
Well, I mean, he's almost done, mate.
Rich! How are you, mate?
Fine. And you?
Great. Got it. Yeah, get in the car, and make sure you're switched off.
Right.
Right, first things first, will you welcome, please, PC Dave Quinnan, who after 2 years at Bow Street has transferred here to learn how the job should be done.
I'm trailing Richard, actually. Commissioner's orders.
Right, disposition as follows.
Okay. Try it now. There you go. Good as new.
That's really great. Thanks ever so much. How much was it?
21.50 including VAT.
Buy yourself a drink.
Oh, no, please. Oh, that's too much.
No, really, I'd have been stranded
please.
otherwise. Thanks ever so much. Bye.
Bye.
£218 Garfield, Panda 86, 227 Martella, front desk. Dave, I was going to send you out with WPC data on beat 5, but as she seems not to be gracing us with her presence, we'll hold fire on that. Any questions?
Yeah, Sarge,
Yes, Hollis.
who was the bloke nosing round the nick this morning?
Bloke nosing round the nick.
Yeah, Terry Beavis in traffic tells me there was a man looking in rooms. Only if he was from the inspectorate, I should like to point out, as a Federation rep, that...
He was not from the inspectorate, Hollis. He was from estate management.
Oh, thank you, Mum. Would you, happen to know what he was doing?
Managing the estate, I expect.
Yeah.
Ah, one more thing. Strange, Norika. I didn't have you down for plainclothes duty today.
No, Sergeant. I'm sorry, I was late, so I thought I'd better just come...
Hardly a good example to set a new colleague, is it?
No, Sergeant. I'm sorry.
Yeah. OK, as I was saying, information from Barton Street. Apparently the bogus repairman's working local patches again. Varying descriptions, but basically white, middle-aged, medium height, respectable. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar, this is a very plausible gentleman. He haunts car parks, disables motors when the owners aren't there, usually by springing the bonnet and disconnecting a wire or two. He then comes to the aid of the unsuspecting motorist, nobly, rejoins the wires, pockets 20 quid or so for the vital new part he had in his pocket all the time, and then walks off with the undying thanks of the motorist ringing in his ears.
Leave it out, Sarge. Who'd fall for that?
There's one born every minute, Garfield. So you better get out in the streets and protect them. Off you go. You as well, please, Norika. I'm sure PC Quinnan will wait while you get changed. You're showing him 5 beat.
Oh, right. Sorry. Excuse me.
I was going to say she's one of our most reliable WPCs.
It's all right, Sarge. Most women go peculiar when they meet me.
Best try a charm on Kath Marshall then while you're waiting.
I'll put you down for 2 tickets then, yes?
OK, thanks.
Chief Super would like an audience, Richard. Round about 4 o'clock if you can manage it.
Fine, yes.
You don't mind me not putting Dave Quinnan out with you, I hope? Seems sensible for him to get to know other people here as quickly as possible.
Not at all, Sergeant. I think it's an excellent idea.
Good.
So, you're the collator, Kath?
That's right. And I know everything about everyone, so just watch out.
Well, not much to know in my case. Except I got a bundle of mature women.
Oh, that's a pity. Because I hate cheeky kids.
You know as much as I do, Derek. There's a rolling programme of modernisation, but our turn may not come till the year 2000.
Are we talking about relocation, absorption, expansion, what? I mean, somebody up the road must know something, surely.
I'm just the chief superintendent. They could be knocking this place down around our ears. I'd be the last person to know.
Is that a possibility?
They're looking at us in Barton Street, that's all I've been told.
So this surveyor guy was sussed this morning. It's going to lead to rumour and speculation.
What else are police stations for?
Well, I wouldn't be sorry. I've never been one of her favourites. None of us women have. And the timing makes sense, doesn't it?
Not at this precise moment, Viv.
But you always lose staff when there's a reorganisation. It's the obvious moment for her to be moved on. Viv? Oh, yes, Mum?
Let's just get this rumour right, shall we? I've applied for a course at Bram's Hill. That has nothing whatsoever to do with the fleeting visit to Sun Hill by an estate surveyor. Understood?
Yes, of course, Mum.
You're on the front desk, I believe?
Yes, Mum. No smoke without fire.
Oh, Montella?
Yeah.
Yeah, Montella, that's a romantic name. What goes with it? Maria, Rosita?
Viv.
Oh, very nice, yeah. Just checking the marital status. I'd like to know where I am before I start.
You're at the back of a very long queue.
Crumpet here set very high standards, Dave. They're used to quality.
Huh.
Now, crack that one and you'd get a cup in the station trophy case.
And,
No chance.
I believe congratulations in order, Ma'am. Someone said Bram's Hill's come through.
Hardly, Tom. The interviews aren't for another month.
So, how long have you been at Sun Hill then, Narika?
Oh, only 3 months. It's my second posting.
Oh, really? Oh, mine too. Maybe we should get together after work and compare notes.
Yeah, I'll ask my boyfriend.
See you later, June. I'll buy you tea.
Steady on, I take milk and sugar, you know.
Oh, come on. No disrespect, Narika, but ain't there anything else to 5B except car parks? I mean, I applaud your 100% attitude, but, well, this con guy's a nondescript. Unless we catch him in the act, we got no chance.
I just feel we'll know him if we see him.
Well, what's he going to have? A big label stuck to his forehead? Eh?
Yeah, all right.
Well, it is only a job after all, love. As you know, good to get too involved with it.
What's the matter?
There's a man!
What?
Down there! Quick! A man!
What sort of man?
He's on the ground!
Easy, could be trouble. Okay, stand back, you kids.
Just wait here with me.
What's happened to you, mate?
Who's speaking?
It's the police.
I can't see you. Three men. I could hear their voices as they came towards me.
Young?
Just laughing and talking in the distance. Then a silence, obviously as they saw me. Then a sort of whispering. They were close by then. I could tell they were just in front of me, just standing there. They were close enough for me to touch one of them with my stick. So I said, "Excuse me," and tried to walk by. He stopped me and asked if I had any money to spare. I said no. He said, "Right, we'll have this then," and grabbed my stick. I held on to it. Then there was this terrific bang in my face and I fell over. Two of them held me down while the other felt for my wallet.
How much was in it?
£15, that's all. They were angry about that. I could hear my stick being broken. Then I thought all of them had run off, until I got a boot in the ribs and another in the head. I don't know what happened after that.
Come in, Richard. Take a seat. Tea?
Please, sir.
You take milk.
Yes, please. Is there a problem, sir? I hadn't realised I was due for an appraisal.
No, not at all. Just an informal chat.
Thanks.
How about smell? Alcohol, maybe?
They'd definitely been drinking. Beer, lager, not spirits.
But they didn't sound drunk.
Not slurred, no. The one that held my shoulders when I was on the ground smelt of cars.
Cars?
Oil, like he had engine dirt on his hands.
Let's be frank. Your education, your background, your whole bearing set you apart from the average Sunhill cupper. I think it's my responsibility to stretch your undoubted potential, rather than give you a grounding in the humdrum.
I wouldn't want to be seen as getting privileged treatment, sir.
No, of course not. It's just that, well, somebody of your capabilities, we'd be stupid not to use them. So this is just to let you know that there'll be 1 or 2 special assignments coming your way. To enliven the pavement plotting.
Thank you, sir. Looks like the guy who punched you could have been wearing a ring.
Yes, he was. I felt it when he was trying to pull my stick away, before he let go and hit me. On his right hand.
His right hand. What did it feel like? A signet ring?
Quite big, yes. Lumpy.
Great.
Maureen, traffic warden, blonde hair. She's heard they're going to build a big new station on that waste ground near Cowballs. Us and Barton Street are going to be housed there.
Where's she got that one from? The garage is what you ought to be looking at.
Garage.
Our garage. Lakecoombe Road. There's acres of space there. Estates could sell that off for a few million and get a new station built for nothing. It's part of a new shopping mall or whatever. You know, enterprise partnership.
Well, I think they're going to refurbish our bogs.
You can be very boring when you want to be June.
No, she ain't. You leave her alone. All right, Rich? How were the cucumber sandwiches?
Shortbread biscuits, actually.
Get on all right with him, do you? The chief super?
Yes, why not?
I think you'll be all right there. No temptation in the way. I hear his wife's a bit of an old dog. It's a joke.
Yeah, well, let's just keep it private, shall we?
But I promise I would never tell a soul. Rich, we're mates.
Anyone want this?
Our friends approached Mr. Horsfield from the direction of Webley Road, so they must have passed within yards of the car park while you were there, Narika. You're quite sure you saw and heard nothing?
No, I'm sorry.
And the kids who found him saw no one either?
No.
Pubs in the vicinity?
The nearest one's the Belmont Arms, then there's the Queen's Head and the Blackbird. Oh, but that's in the wrong direction if you're coming from Webley Road.
So, we're possibly looking for 3 guys who used the Belmont Arms or the Queen's Head at lunchtime.
Well, the Belmont's been yuppified. If we're talking real slag, it's more likely to be the Queen's Head.
Oh yes, we're definitely talking real slag. Are you going back out now?
Yes, Sergeant.
Right. Inquiries, please. Queen's Head and adjacent area. I'll clear it with Inspector Fraser. Did anyone see 3 young men? 1 black, 2 white. 1 wearing jeans and a T-shirt, 1 with oily hands, 1 with a large signet ring.
But I thought the victim was blind.
He is. He's just more observant than a lot of people who can see.
Right, Sergeant.
It wasn't very nice.
Sorry. It's just that you get a case like this where you expect nothing and suddenly you've got a chance.
And people are on the wrong side of car parks. I suppose you expect me to reel off a list of muggers known to wear signet rings?
No. But my feeling is that this is a tight-knit little group. You might lay into a copper or 2 with guys you just met in the pub, but you don't beat up blind people. There has to be a real rapport for that. These 3 knock around together a lot.
I'll see what I can do.
See why he's not in the pub watch. He wouldn't remember if you served Dolly Parton topless, except if we know where to put the glass. You still sulking?
No.
Yeah, you are. I can tell by the way you keep dripping over your bottom lip.
181 from Sierra Oscar receiving, over.
181 receiving.
Suspected theft at Morgan's the Jewellers, 5959 Pring Street.
Pring Street, yeah, we're very close. On our way.
I cheered you up.
Any mobile unit able to assist, please? Morgan's the Jewellers. 59, that's 59 Pring Street. This is not a robbery. Suspected theft. Suspect detained on the premises.
That's fine by me. Let's get it over with. Then maybe you'll be satisfied.
Are you the proprietor, sir?
George Morgan, yes. This man has stolen a diamond stud.
I've stolen nothing.
And what makes you think so?
He comes into the shop and asks to see a tray of studs from the window. This tray. I look away for a split second. When I look back, one of the studs is gone.
There seem to be several missing, sir.
Yeah, well, the others are sold, but not that one. That space was not empty before he got his hands on it.
It was.
Please, sir, you can have your say in a minute.
A £200 diamond stud.
Well, could it have fallen on the floor?
Marjorie's already looked. He's got it.
Yeah, he wants you to strip search me.
Oh, I don't think that would be necessary, Mr. Beck. No, but perhaps you wouldn't mind turning your pockets out, Mr. Beck. Seems the quickest way of settling the argument.
Sure.
What are we looking for?
A diamond stud.
How big?
Only small.
Right, sir. Would you like to raise your arms, please?
You finished?
Yes, sir. I'm going to need to know your name and address, I'm afraid, though. All searches have to be recorded.
No problem. Just be grateful I don't sue you.
Right, sir. If you'd like to come this way, we'll get the paperwork sorted.
Would that be your girlfriend across the road, Mr. Beck?
What?
Coming in for this later, was she? Must be your chewing gum, sir. Still soft.
Nice work at the Jewellers, Dave. Stick with him, Narika. You'll learn a lot.
I'm just going to check my correspondence.
Must be fate the way our paths keep crossing, Jim.
Fate worse than death, isn't it?
Well, look, as you insisted on buying your own tea earlier, how about letting me get you a drink after work?
What, tonight?
Yeah.
Not exactly a shrinking violet, are you?
No, but I thought it might...
All right, I'll call your bluff. I accept. Not the local, though. It's full of gossipy CID.
But there's a good little pub in Telby Street, I think.
Okay.
The thing is, they've got the old Victorian stations, keep the coppers out on the streets. Make them too comfortable and they'll all want to stay in.
You're three musketeers. I've spoken to every beat officer I can, and they're not all as unobservant as you seem to think. In fact, it appears there are 3 groups of possibilities roaming the manor.
That's a pleasant thought.
But not many of them are known to us in a CRO sense, so I went back through the prisoner property records of those that are, and Stephen Robert Charlesworth was wearing a signet ring when he was arrested in July 1988 for a breach of the peace. He also has a younger brother, Clifford. They live on the Pilbeam estate and spend a good deal of their time creating a nuisance by cannibalising dumped motor cars in a messy and noisy manner with their friend Roy Wilkes, IC3. We've got Stephen's fingerprints on records, so if you can match them up with those on the white stick, we're home and dry. It has been dusted, I presume.
That's him.
Who?
The car-com man.
Hey? I never saw a label.
Is this your car, sir?
They on commission or what?
Bit of competition will do you good, Stamp.
Narika's colour, Sarge, nothing to do with me.
What's your car doing in the yard, Narika?
Oh, I'm sorry, Sergeant. I couldn't find a space outside and I was late.
Book your prisoner in, then remove it. Step.
Narika? Start first time, does it?
No, we're not likely to get a print match until tomorrow, but we've got enough to pull them in.
I'm 2 down already, Alistair, you know that.
But these are slag of the lowest order, ma'am. If word gets around, they'll be on their bikes before...
So how many do you want this time?
Well, George Garfield's the beat officer, so him, plus 6 more.
Yes, all right.
And a dog.
Leave it.
Stephen Charlesworth.
Yeah, he's definitely the business, mate. He had that chewing gum sussed. I didn't. Sure, him and Turnham are the best of bosom buddies, but it's all to the good as far as I'm concerned.
Ah, first to be ready. I am flattered.
First?
All right.
Yeah, see you up there, Dave. All right.
Green.
See you later.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, Dave. See you then.
Get them in, but I'm paying.
Right.
You all right?
Where you been? Oh, are you coming too, Sarge? Only the coach is just leaving.
I'll catch you up. It's the Cat and Mouse, Tilby Street, right? Yeah, that's it.
Thank you.
Good night, Mum.
Good night, Alex.
Oh, and good luck in New York.
Pardon?
The exchange visit.
Thank you.